once again. Can you hear me? What are the plans for today's return by the former Deputy President?
Good morning, Fred, again, and the panel in studio. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you very clearly. Go ahead.
Very well. Yes, we are at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Two groups of people, some of us in the party. We have been here for some quite several hours, of course, to check out the issues on security, to liaise with the security people here, the Kenya Airports Authority, of course, protocol issues. Just to confirm, from yesterday we were here, and we were here very early in the morning, just to confirm that everything is okay. Of course, very important for the party leader. But also there are some people who came in quite early because there were fears that they will be blocked on the entry. So far, no blockage yet. I hope they will not. But of course, we have also told people, our supporters, not to come, all of them here, to wait for the party leader straight outside. Maybe the leaders can come in. So we have been here. We have tried as much as possible to reach out. As you are aware, yesterday we did letters informing the Kenya Airports Authority that we will be coming, and some of the top leaders will be allowed in. We have requested they be allowed in, of course, to receive the party leaders deep inside the launch inside. And we have been, so far on our side, we hope for the best, that all will be well. After that, we'll receive him outside here, and we have informed the police on where we intend to go. Mainly CBD, we do our rallies inside there. And then, of course, other parts of the city, we hope for the best, Fred. And this is one place we are saying, we are all set for everything, for anything. We know we have our teams in Kisumu, we have our teams in Mombasa, Witi, just in case they will not allow the plane to land here. Okay. We are prepared. Also, the other important issue to mention is that there are many of our supporters who have wanted to be here. Of course, there are hundreds of thousands. So we have encouraged them to remain in the counties. Here we expect about 20,000 to 30,000 people especially from Kajiado, a big number, Nairobi, big number, Kiambu, big number, Murang'a, surrounding counties, others from Nakuru and others. But others, we have encouraged them to set up screens, like Meru, Embu, Nakuru, Kisumu, far-flung areas, Mombasa, to follow the proceedings from there. That's what we have done. But of importance, Fred, what I want to say today. Okay. We are very clear, and I want to say this categorically as one of the leaders of DCP, that we are for peace. We want Kenyans to enjoy peace. We don't want our political activities, in any case, to interfere with the peace, the issues of economy, school-going children, health, going to school and all that. We want people to be alive for 2027. All right. That is the commitment I want to make, and I want the same commitment I'm making. All the parties in the broad-based and the president and government should be able to say the same thing, so that if we are saying we are going around the city or whatever, we are going to meet our people, we simply be around to do it.
All right, Dr. Mbae.
Freedom of expression. That's the mission. Yes.
You had raised concerns through the party about probably anticipated mistreatment by security agencies upon return, probably even demands that the former deputy president signs or goes and records a statement due to some remarks he made in the US. Do you have any assurances from the police that today's events will go unhindered? Secondly, you said you wrote to the Kenya Airports Authority asking for use of the Is it the presidential pavilion at the airport? Have you been given a go-ahead?
Thank you. You have two questions. One, Fred, it is very unfortunate that the CS Point area literally publicly said that they are going to hold our party leader, and he'll be asked to go and record a statement. He said that publicly. Now, we cannot take that lightly. So what we are saying is that the party leader promised that he's going to report the date, and here we are. The date is today, and the time is noon. So however, we cannot say that we have been talking to security people because they receive instructions from elsewhere. For what we are saying is that they are not touching because there's no reason to touch him. And number two, there's no reason for him to do any statement, because if the party leader is going to do any statement, he is going to do the statement from the committee in Senate in the US that is supposed to take back a report in 90 days. And I want to be very clear, Fred. The people who are accused of killing our young people, kidnapping them, is the government of Kenya. And the people who are accused of these things to do with the RSF is the government of Kenya. So there's no way we can come back. The party leader can come back, begin doing statements. So let us stop these issues of toying around with issues of arresting people, and you see, these words are coming from senior government officials. That's not very accountable. It's not very responsible, because what are you telling Kenyans? So number one, Fred, here we are. This is the day. We have not talked to anybody about arresting or not. It's for them to know whether they are arresting him. But here we are, so that we can know what's happening. And that's why he came on broad daylight. He didn't come at night. But number two, we wrote a letter. It's a matter of courtesy that we may not all get in, but about 10 leaders, can they get in and receive the party leader deep inside? And of course, we have not received any reply. We are hoping they are going to cooperate. And that's why we are here since hours, to see how it goes. I mean, it's just a matter of courtesy. And of course, the issue of going around wherever we are going to go, the law just tells us to notify the police, which we have done. And we ask them to simply just note that we are going to be around there to provide security. And we are condemning, we are just hoping and praying that please, anybody who has any intention, the work of police is to root out anybody with any intention of taking advantage of the procession to cause chaos and loot and cause violence. And the police should know that they have NIS. Let them just root out those people so that we can finish our procession and go home in the evening, all of us.
Final question, Dr. Mbae. I know the former deputy president indicated that his main agenda will be the by-elections that are coming up. But what else will be top priority once he returns? There's been a general lull in the opposition circles.
One, thank you so much. Yes, the major agenda, of course, is the by-election. As you know, the 90 days are begin ticking. There are a lot of compliance issues that the new party, of course, being a new party, that it has to do, and some of them will need NEC meetings. It will need a lot of guidance and direction by the party leader. So one of the major reasons, of course, he would have been there for another 1 month or so, up to mid-September. But we have strict timelines. Some of them as strict as in a week's time that we must comply with, that need NEC meetings, which we are going to be having next week. I know that's number one. But I don't think, Fred, there has been what people would call a lull or some inactivity in opposition. Remember, our opposition leaders from all the parties in the official opposition, everybody have their own style of leadership. Remember, our party leader, DStv, may have his own style of engagement. Other people have their own style of engagement. And everybody have their own gift and talent differently. So I don't want to say that there has been some inactivity. Or what I'm saying is that everybody is bringing their synergy in a certain way. And all this is what now finally will make the official opposition strong. And of course, towards our goal of one term.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Peter Mbae. Dr. Peter Mbae is the Secretary Planning and Economic Affairs, DCP. He is already at the JKIA awaiting the return of a former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, who's been away from the country on a 40-day tour of the U.S. He said he's cutting short his trip to come and attend to so many different matters, key among them the by-elections that are coming up. And we'll be getting more details from Dr. Mbae as we go along throughout this morning. The former Deputy President is expected to have landed at the JKIA by midday today. Back to my panelists this morning in studio, even as you comment on the anticipated return of Rigathi Gachagua, as you make your final comments. We start with you, Mwalimu. Final comments on the issues we've discussed, and of course, I'm sure you want to say something about Bwana Gachagua. The opposition has been very quiet in his absence, don't you think?
I think primarily, in communication it's good when you focus. We don't have a shared focus. Today you chose the item of fighting corruption in this country. And I think that is where Kenyans should focus their minds